Hello, and welcome back to the Fox and the Sheep.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. And hey there, Alien.
Hey Alien, welcome on in, welcome on in. Yeah, want to say sorry, we're a little late on the starting up as well. That ran into a few technical issues that were kind of out of our control.
We had some slight technical difficulties.
That yeah, we were going to be playing Elden Ring Night Rain. However, it they went and patched it, so it's like, cool, that's not a problem. Hopefully things will work. Well, no, it doesn't. When you boot up the game, it crashes immediately. If you're trying to use modded, for us doing 2-player, so we went, okay, let's just do runs and we'll just have a random third player in with us. That'll be fine. So, we'll boot up the game regularly without mods, and hey, look, that's down for maintenance because patch just released. So, yeah.
It's down for maintenance.
So we have our backup game, which is quite unique and interesting. Hey, Weaver, welcome on in. Because...
Hey there, Weaver.
We have played the first one of this, and this is now the sequel, I guess it is. Not quite sure what it really is, kind of in relation to the first game. I'm going to guess a sequel. Could be a prequel, could be a sequel. Could just be adjacently similar. But we know we like the first game, so there is that much. Hey, cheers, Weaver.
Oh, geez. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Now, actually, talking about cheers, I have been looking at doing this weekend a lamb korma for dinner.
Ooh, nice.
Morning, Wolf. So, yeah. Trying out cooking.
Hey there, Wolf. Good morning.
Yep, cooking some lamb. I believe it's a Wednesday at the moment. That's definitely what I believe. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Hi.
But yeah, so that's my... yep, it is technically a Friday, or a Friday equivalent. But yeah, 5 days off, that's not half bad.
Sweet.
True, because you've got the long weekend for, what's it, April Fool's coming up? No, July 4th, that's it.
Right. Ahoy.
Hey, I don't...
Same thing.
It's the same thing. Have a bit of fun, you let off a firework or two, everyone has a bit of a laugh at the end of the day. Although, hey Roka, so I've been building this spaceship, and I hear New York's pretty nice this time of the year. Want to go fly over New York in the spaceship I've built? It's circular, has a cool laser cannon that can shoot downwards. Yeah. We should get there by about the 4th. I'll set off now, we'll pick you up on the 3rd, we'll get there by the 4th.
Nice.
Have a bit of fun. But yeah, man, it kind of sucks that we can't play Night Rain because we had found something that we could kind of do to progress, I guess, its story along further. As much as it really has a story. That it does, but as you see, you don't need to interact. It's like Elden Ring. You don't have to interact with the story at all. Sometimes it forces it upon you, But other
Yeah.
times you can almost completely ignore it and kind of do your own thing. You don't have to interact with it too
Exactly.
much. Some things you're forced into, but if you don't, yeah, you can just keep going. And we got to the end of the game without really interacting with it at all.
We technically already finished the game without seeing any of this.
Yep, exactly. And so like now we're going back to these things. It's kind of, yeah.
Yet, we find out there's a lot more to this.
And the fact that every single character has their own, this kind of backstory thing as well that
Also,
you can go
there's
through.
an entire character we haven't even unlocked.
I'm wondering if this is going to unlock that character. It might, or it might just unlock more stuff for our own characters that we're playing. And there's a completely different way to unlock them. We still haven't found that yet.
Yep.
So order a Hawaiian pizza for yourself, ate the whole thing.
Well, if this doesn't do it, we might do some Googling.
Yeah, may have to Google it just to go, hey, what's the path to find this? And I'd also be interested in Googling the oldest, who's my what's it?
Because we stumbled
jail.
into this by pure luck.
Exactly. It's like, and that goes back to what I wish, because I know, like Fontaine Baptist said, you can do it, but it doesn't have a forced, you can't force yourself into it and not be able to unlock yourself. Whereas in Elden Ring, I wish you go, hey, here's a group of, say, 20 friends. We are locking ourselves or our characters only to our 20 friends. You can never experience the rest of the world. So you're locked into your group of friends, exploring Elden Ring for the first time. And that is it. Like, you can technically do that, you know, via passcodes and all that. But if one person, like, Googles something or doesn't turn on the passcode and just does the internet and they get all the spoilers and hints and stuff, it don't work. Like, they'll see all the other marks on the ground that other people leave, but it's like, if it's locked to those unique, say, group of 20, imagine how cool that would be.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe you could summon each other together, but you could also just see all their
You
things
had
as
like
other
a whole
people.
bunch of friends.
Yeah.
And you could like, you know.
Yeah, lock your character to those friends. And that is it. You do not get the rest of the world. You can never leave.
Talk with one of them and ask them about a specific thing that they mentioned.
Yep. Like, you could talk with them, or you could say, we don't talk about this. We only leave notes in game. And of course, the game handles all the whole note system.
Right.
Because can you imagine that? You say, we don't talk, we leave notes. And you know how cryptic some of those notes can be as well. You know, you find a little kind of, like, pokey stick in the ground, and you'll have, like, the note, try finger butthole kind of thing.
Haha.
Ah, 12-string guitar. There? Because I've seen them. Is that where they kind of have, like, say...
Oh, sweet.
Sets of, like, it's a 6-string guitar, but it's got sets of 2 strings very close together. So it's like 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap. So when you play it, you technically... It's a 6-string guitar, but each string is almost doubled up in a sense. So you get, like, reverberations between them, and they're slightly different, are they? So, like, yeah, you get kind of... And yeah, okay. It's not like you've just got really big string down to really tiny string, and there's 12 of them evenly spread out. Well, Roka, talking about strings...
Big common sets of 2.
But yeah, talking about strings, Bokura Planet. Actually, I am going to make a quick change to myself. So I flip horizontal, and now I look towards you. That's a bit nicer.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be something quite different. As you can see, Roka and I are split up as well. We're on opposite sides. We won't swap over now, but we can swap over to Roka's view, because this game favors heavily into looking at two people's views of things and swapping between stuff. So luckily I can move my mouse out of the screen really easily. So if I click the house, I'm going to guess. Aha. I get a code. Actually, can you just see that on stream, Roka?
Yep.
I know technically you shouldn't show it on stream, but
Let's see.
I don't think we don't have that many viewers that someone random's going to jump in. Oh, I've just noticed something as well, Roka. You'll want to, once you've got yourself in. Oh, I can say so as 4A756Z4. Your TTS text
What the hell?
Needs to be shifted inwards. I'm also in the region of Asia.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know if you need to change to Asia region as well.
I have it to auto. It should do that by itself.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Weaver, the only thing better than a Hawaiian pizza is a spaghetti pizza.
Let's try this again.
Do I need to click anything else? No, I'm just here. Because it's where you get a Hawaiian pizza, but you don't put the cheese down yet.
5.
But you make the rest of it. You then put tin spaghetti on it. So that's
4.
spaghetti in... Yep. I'll let you get that through. There we go. So there. So you get your tin spaghetti with
Nice.
a tomato sauce. And we're not talking like nice spaghetti or anything. We're talking like extruded water and flour is pretty much what it is. In a cheap tomato sauce, like very sweet, on pizza, then whack the cheese on top and put it through your pizza oven. I guess I'll go left for orange dude and you'll go blue dude.
Yep.
There we go.
Let's go.
The question is, we'll probably have to voice it again. Hey, you get to voice something for once as well. Just realised you've got a bit more grass than me. I want to give me a bit more grass. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, mine looks a little wider.
Just means that, yeah, I can now lean around and not fall off the edge of my grass. I'm going to guess this is me. I felt like I was dreaming for a long time. The line between my dream and reality is blurred. I can't tell one from the other. It feels like everything that happened on that planet might have been a dream too. Or maybe I just want to think it was. About half of an Earth day ago, I woke up from a cold sleep after hundreds of years. The joints in my body were stiff and the movement of my muscles slow. My senses were dulled as if a thick membrane had covered my skin. As soon as I woke up, I found myself overcome by a strong urge to sleep. I'd only meant to nap, but I'd slept for over half a day. You'd think that I wouldn't need any more sleep after a few hundred years of it, but it seems things are not that simple. If I'm awake, it means that I will soon arrive on Earth. The spaceship has already begun its gentle deceleration. Hey, Baplet! And it called Earth that I have coveted for so long, finally within my reach. Everything that happened on that planet was for this very moment. I should rejoice, yet I am filled with apprehension. What do I do from now on? What should I do? A thick fog fills my head, bringing with it another bout of drowsiness. I close my eyes and let sleep take me. As my consciousness fades, I think again of that planet. That planet and everything I left behind there, forever lost to me. I'm going to drop its volume down just a little bit. I'm guessing you saw exactly what I saw?
Yep.
Cool.
So far everything's the same.
I guess I'll voice other people as well.
That's way too funny.
Stop laughing. This guy won't quit yapping about putting this on.
Rika, you have to cover your head too. Your ears will rot otherwise.
I'll put it on over there. Just shut up already. I'd rather die than let you see me like this. Anyway, good night. We'll meet again in a few hundred years.
In 274 years. We'll spend 55 years just inside the ship.
You don't have to be that specific. We'll be there in a wink, right? Just have to sleep and wake up.
There are rare cases of humans rejecting cold sleep. There is no harm in being prepared.
And how on earth are we supposed to prepare for that? We gotta make this job a success. I'm not letting my life end over something like this.
Of course.
I feel the same way.
I reckon you're gonna need more adjustment on your TTS text stuff. Needs to shift across.
Oh. Right, give me 1 second.
Yep. I just want to say, hey Bappa, welcome on in. Unfortunately, Night Rain kind of broke on us because it had a patch. So, what could have planet? While you're getting that, I'm next, and you're last. Why are we doing this one by one?
Because this ship only has one robot capable of performing the cold sleep preparations.
Cutting costs?
There are limits to the weight the ship can carry. One robot is more than enough if we just take turns. You'd understand that if you took a moment to think about it. Try using your own head before asking.
I get it already. Stop it with the lectures. Do you think you're my dad or something? What? We're the same age, aren't we? You'll go grey in no time with that attitude.
I'm careful with my diet and make sure to exercise. I'm sure I'll live much longer than you with that self-indulgent lifestyles of yours.
Not what I meant. Oh, I'm up next. Well, see you on the other side.
I hope that flippant mouth of yours will be quieter after 274 years.
Haha, couple of 100 years won't be enough for that.
Oh.
Oh. Certified meat merc moment.
Well done.
You can't park there.
Well, damn.
Hey, look! Footprints!
You're right.
Rika must have gone off on her own. We have to go after her.
Calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down? I just woke up from cold sleep. But the ship's made an emergency landing and Rika's gone off to who knows where. Why is this happening?
I don't know.
I need to get back to Earth, no matter what. I'm not gonna kick the bucket here.
Calm down. Nothing good comes from haste. Especially in a situation like this. First, let's figure out what's happening, okay?
Okay.
The ship was supposed to enter this planet's orbit and conduct an aerial survey. However, some malfunction caused it to make an emergency landing and Rika has also disappeared. Does that sound correct?
Yeah.
What's crucial here is the condition of this ship. While you were busy fretting, I checked the condition of the ship and the basic functions are operational. It should be perfectly possible to launch off this planet and re-enter orbit.
You serious? We'll be okay?
Yes, but an essential sensor is damaged. Launching in this state is doomed to fail.
Oh.
If only we had a way to repair the sensor.
How about that thing?
What thing?
You know, that thing. The recon drone. The recon drone was supposed to land on the surface before us to explore, right? Which means the recon drone should be on this planet already.
Oh, right.
The drone should be loaded up with all kinds of sensors.
So you're suggesting we use those sensors on the ship?
Exactly.
That's a great idea.
Right? I'm no idiot, you know.
I'll look up the drone's coordinates immediately. It seems it's exploring the cave up ahead.
Is it close?
While I wouldn't call it close, it's a walkable distance.
Well, let's get going then.
It seems Rika's footprints lead the same way. We can look for her while we're at it.
While we're at it? Kinda cold of you, don't you think?
For some reason the ship crashed. For some reason one of the crew left the ship. Rika is a condemned convict just like you and me. I wouldn't be surprised to see her crash a ship or two if she felt cornered.
You think she did it?
I'm only considering all the possibilities. There's no harm in being cautious.
I guess you're right. And you're a 300-year-old man. Makes sense that you've got the eyes of a sly fox. Hey, badoom-psh.
Haha. Perfect. And you're rather happy-go-lucky for someone 300 years old yourself. Are you so desperate to look young that your brain is acting young too?
Time to go?
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, we're live. The space will jump. Now. Oh, wait. Well, if I get near you, what's that? Oh, if I push enter. Oh, so you can knock each other back.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good question. Is there anything? No. We both had the same idea. Splat. Now, are you seeing like a world with like this is like a stone block?
Everything's pretty much the same so far.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Check. Oh. Zoop on over. I'll let you go first. if we went down there, we'd be stuck.
Damn.
So, I'll let you go. And, oh, yep, I can probably shift that. Yep, there we go. So that lifts the platform up. So if you stand there, I can... Oh, there you go. Yep. It took a second for you to warp up.
Yep.
So now you can push the block off the edge. I'll be able to do that. Run back.
And then you push it on the button.
Yep. Easy.
Nice. Already solving puzzles.
Yep. So we have orb C. Whoa.
Ouch.
So orb C square.
Okay, that kills you.
Oh, so we need to make the orb a... We keep pushing it that, and then the C needs to face downwards. It needs to get, yep, lines.
This needs more lines.
That has double thick lines at the bottom though, is that a problem? And it needs double thick at the top, single at the bottom. So try adjust it again.
Oh.
Maybe that's just my,
No.
it's just my screen. Okay, cool.
This is only lines.
Yep, depending on where you walk, it changes the pixel thickness.
Nice.
Okay, so we have squigglies saying,
Ooh.
well, hold up. Can you send me down? Aha, there's more
Right.
down here. Okay, so... so there are two things down here. I just want to see what you've got up here. Oh, I see. Okay, so your thing doesn't relate to what you have, and the thing down the
Okay,
bottom relates
we
to
need
the other
some
one.
sort of hand.
No, so it'll be down the bottom, Rokit. So what's down the bottom helps you, and what's up the top helps me. Okay, so for the hand...
Right.
Okay, so there's a hand. What does a hand need to look like?
It has like 4 dots around it.
Oh, okay, I see. So this hand, like, key card.
Like 3 fingers in the middle.
Yeah, so it's hand, key card, and ladder. Oh, I see. So the first one needs to be hand. Okay.
Okay.
So you've got hand for the first one. The second one is going to be...
Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of lines.
vertical, like, upside down wine
But
glass.
the top ones are like different.
The upside down wine glasses. With some lines on the bottom. Yep. And the final one is...
It looks like 2 trains colliding.
2 trains colliding. Yes, the key card.
This is really hard to.
Yep. No, that's cool. So, for your one, the first one is going to be a Buzzy Bee.
Right.
The second one is going to be a top left arrow. And the
Got
third
it.
one is going to be the letter M with like eyeballs and an eyebrow.
Okay.
Middle.
Yep.
Oh, and you can let me up.
Button.
Hey. Oh, so, so we can open that second one. This one needs to be the bunny rabbit. So if I make this the bunny rabbit. Yep, so if I zoop on over here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. If we stand right here in the middle, land on that. Don't yoink me. No.
Because it looked like a block.
I won't yoink you if you don't yoink me. Let's see. Once you get up there. Yeah.
Okay.
what I'll do, let's swap over to your view now, Roka.
There's nothing but a door. Okay.
We can go. Oop, wrong button, that button. There we go. And then Rogue Stream. Sorry, it does take me a second because I need to turn off the filter so you get all colors. There we go. So I now get.
Yeah, there's a door with 2 buttons behind
Yep,
it.
so if I push this button, what does that button do? Oh. Cool, that opened for you. Then you can open my door.
Opens the door.
Cool. So now I go through and I have red lightning that's turned off. So if I touch it, oh, it kills me instantly. Okay,
Oh,
so
damn.
that'll let you through. Then you let me through. And then I guess I jump the lightning. No, so that kills you as well. Okay. So they both kill us.
Okay.
So I'll let you
Right.
through, you let me through, and then I'm going to try and go jump. Oh, yes, you can jump the lightning. So if I touch the next one, what does that do? Oh, it turns off the blue for you. Cool. You can now walk
Okay.
through the blue.
So it's the button at the bottom that activates it.
Yep, so that lets us through. And now, cool, now that you're through, you need to create a rabbit face.
Got it.
And what do I need to create?
Does this look like a rabbit face?
I don't know, okay? I'm going to try my best not to look at your screen because I can technically, your screen's right there. I can see it.
Right.
I could look, which doesn't help. I need you to describe what you're seeing. That rabbit face worked as well, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to turn it into an upside down face with a penis nose.
Yep.
And no mouth.
Great description.
Thanks. Next one looks like a gravestone with a hat.
I need a butt plug with balls. Or a cock and balls.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, right. I should
Let
drag
me
this
bring
across.
this thing
Oh,
along.
right. Oh, stop. Can you change it back to the rabbit? Yep, sorry. Oh, you good.
Sorry.
Yep, you're good now. So I need a cock and balls.
Okay.
And what do you need?
I need a gravestone with a hat.
There you go. And let's carry this with
Perfect.
me. And if I do that, and then this will get me to you. Oh, this
Hey,
is so good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back indeed. I love it. The puzzles, they're like, well, initially they're simple. They're definitely going to get harder. Oh,
Right. Well,
what?
right. We need to use the things we have now to turn it off.
Oh, hold up. There you go. That's bad boy.
So we need to remember the symbols.
When you say thing to turn it off, how? I think we have to
Well,
drop.
there's 2 symbols at the end of this ride.
All right, yes, so we need to memorize. I'll memorize the right-hand side. Happy face.
And I think we need to.
Yep, so happy
them
smiley
on me.
face. Yep. Okay, cool. So I will.
I'm so lucky that we spawned it.
So, yep, I've got the happy face.
Yep, I've got the other happy face.
Oh, that was tight for you, Roka. It looked like you had fallen. Ooch. Mwah. Mwah.
Yeah, it always looks like that.
Yep. Oh, I see. So we can...
Does this kill us if we touch it?
Oh, probably in order. We need to have it, you know... No, so it won't kill us, but I'm going to get one over here.
Right.
Or we're going to connect to there. Oh. There you go. You got that. There you go.
Nice.
Got 4, 5, 6. So 6, 4, 5, 4.
We only have one fall. Do we need to bring the one from the other room?
Probably yes. There it is. Keep going. Yep.
Nice.
I'm glad you're the smart one, Rocket. And that should... Ba-dum. Nice.
Sweet.
That I think is up. I'll let you head up if you want. Oh, give me a second. So here's a button there. What does that button do?
That should open the door.
Okay, so I have a number 4
And now
here.
it's the door for me.
I have a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a spring pad. 1, 5, 3, 4. So I'm guessing you need a 5 up there.
1534.
What is that?
Because I need a 4-2-3-6.
So 1, 5, 3,
Thanks.
4.
I have a 5 up here. With your name on it.
Oh. Oh, there is a 5. I've just got the 5 there. Make sure I don't stand under that.
There's also a number 1 which I don't think I can move.
Yeah, well, the 1 needs to be the first one.
So I think we need the opposite ones.
Well, I've also got... Let me set up everything I have.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, I can't move the 6. Okay. So I've got a 6 down here I can't move.
right.
Oh, shit. Right, that thing kills you when you touch it. I walked too close to it. Sorry.
So you need a 3, 2, and 4 down there.
Oh, yes. I see what it is. I can get
Here's
the
the
4
3.
up. You can now get that 4 to skip the gap. Oh, I see. Yes. So it's... So you
4,
have
2, 3.
1, 5, 3, 4. Right.
No, neither.
Yeah, so 1, 5, 3, 4. So you can connect 1 and 5 together, right? Oh, let me get 5 for you.
Yeah.
So there's 5. And I need the number 4 being dropped down.
Yeah, because that's your first one.
Yep, and then that connects. So I've got 3 and 4 connected. You've got
And
1
you
and...
need a 2 next.
No, you've got 1 and 5. It's 1, 5, 3, 4. That's it.
Yeah, but I have a 2 up here that you need down there.
Oh, you have your own numbers up there. Right, what are your numbers?
Because your code will be 4236.
So 4236. Yes,
Yeah.
if I get a 2 down here, yep. So
And here
4
is your 2.
Yep, so go 4, 2. Give me a sec, I just need to get a bit more space in here. Yeah. There you go. So 4236 is now connected. So you should be able to go through your door.
Nice.
Does that give you anything else?
Yep, perfect.
Okay, cool. Now we need 1, 5,
There's a
3,
button
4.
here.
I don't know what that button does. Oh, that button opens the next door along, but my current door, 1534.
Right.
So let me get you a 3 and a 4.
Well, I only have a 5 up here.
Yep. There's everything you need. 1534. And that will tell me when they're done.
All connected.
Okay. Hey, and now if you push your button, that should open up my door. And that gets me through, and
Sweet.
boing, but
Whoa.
so, oh,
Okay.
I see. You need to push another button or something. Is it safe?
Okay. Now it's safe.
Okay. And now you can cross. Okay, I like these puzzles. These are good.
Right. It's just the right amount of communication
Exactly.
and thinking.
Yep. Ooh. Are we really headed the right way?
Yeah, I'm sure this is the right direction.
But it's not even a real path. Ah. Ouch.
You okay? Injured are you?
I'm fine. No injuries.
Can you get back up here?
I don't know. But it's a good opportunity. I'll take a look around and see if I can head in this direction. You wait over there.
Got it. Watch your step.
So it's telling I now need to not say a word to you.
Right.
Okay, I've got RAM text. Urk, do you want to swap back to me quickly? Oh yeah, you can swap back to me. So you're good there.
Yep.
Let me turn on your filter.
Let me just.
We'll do that, we'll go that. So there was some random garbled text, and now I've said, stop echoing myself back. I guess for you, just kind of block your ears for now, Roka. What is that?
Uh-huh.
A creature from this planet? This is a huge discovery. The ultimate objective in exploring this planet is to find and examine traces of ancient humankind. Maybe ancient humans brought this animal to this planet. Are you in pain? I'll help you right now. Very interesting. Looks like you're all better. You remind me of the stray dog I used to play with. Small and cute, just like you. Uh-oh.
Oh shit. It's a face hugger.
It is. I didn't want to say it unless you were looking, but you were looking. Okay, cool.
Probably laying eggs in you right now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yo?
I think that's how we did it last time.
Yeah, it's all good with you looking. Oh. Huh?
Well, looks like you got a friend in you.
Got a friend in you. Who am I? Huh? I am me. Am I him? No, I'm not him. He is already dead. He is mine now.
Interesting.
From what I've read of his memories, this creature belongs to a species referred to as human. Oh, are you seeing this as well? Or are you still seeing your scene?
Not on my end.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure like what you are seeing or not, but it's all good. Incredibly, these humans do not come from this
I
planet,
haven't done anything yet.
but a far-off planet referred to as Earth. It seems they traveled for a staggering amount of time through vast and empty space to finally reach this planet. I have never been aware of this world as a singular planet. Nor have I considered that there may be many more planets like this one in the empty space beyond the sky above. My species live off other organisms, taking over their minds and bodies. Important memories transfer from parent to child. Our intelligence is only about that of a small animal on Earth before parasitism. By obtaining the brain of a highly intelligent
That's the word.
creature, like a human, I perceive how large this world was for the first time, and I was exhilarated. My species normally only lives off one another. My species normally only lives off of one other species, a creature from this planet which is covered in a tough skin and has no fur. We are born from a parent via asexual reproduction, and upon maturity, we make said creature our hosts. If we do not take this step, our bodies wither and die. By taking over hosts and having many children before that could happen, the children of our species continued the parasite-host cycle, and so our species lived on. However, the host creatures gradually began to develop a tolerance towards parasitism. Even after parasitism, I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong, we would be unable to take control of the creatures' bodies, leaving us to await death within rotting bodies. Almost all creatures of that species had developed a tolerance to parasitism a few dozen generations before I was born. We were just barely able to give birth to one child, even without parasitism, but we did not have the lifespan or stamina to give birth to more. With time, our numbers dropped drastically. By the time I was born, only my parent and I remained. My parent had died, and I was on the brink of death myself when this human appeared before me. I felt that destiny had bound us together. Every cell in my body screamed its craving for him. I did not know if I could make him my host, but all I could do was give in to the cry of my instincts. I leapt with all my heart, and now I am here.
Very interesting.
Very. I don't know how to make sense of the complicated emotions I'm feeling. Obtaining a human brain inadvertently filled my chest with these things called emotions. What exactly is this feeling? Is it something called guilt? Am I feeling guilt right now? Is it because I know that he also had a child and wanted to return to Earth no matter what? Do I feel guilt over robbing him of that objective? Because I can relate to how he feels. The world is cruel. I'm sorry to do this to him, but I'll be using his life for my purposes. I have a child too. Because of how he felt for his child, I understand that what I feel for my own child is love. My child will soon reach maturity. Without a host to attach to, my child will die soon after maturity. I can't let that happen. There are at least 2 more of these human creatures on this planet. I'm only certain of the location of the human on top of the cliff. I need to lead that human to the nest where my child is, and to get my child to use him as a host.
Oh shit, that's me.
To do that, I'll need to stay by his side. I need to pretend to be a human and work together with him. From now on, if there's anything I can't let him know, I'll just think in my head like this without saying the words out loud. I'm a parasitic creature. The human is already dead, and I'm pretending
That's why
to be
your
him.
speech bubble looks different.
Yep. Should I keep those words in my head a secret and just let them be on screen and not say them? If I'm thinking in my head so you don't know what I'm thinking? Or should I say them out loud anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to keep this a
Just
secret
say
from
it
the
out
other
loud.
guy. Yep. Cool. So now it says waiting for your friend. So I'm going to flick on over to you.
Right.
And the Roku stream, we will edit the filter.
I'm gonna.
Yep. Do that. That turns off the blue filter. There
Look
we
it
go.
over to me.
There you go. All yours.
Sorry, this isn't easy. Sneezing. Okay. Ooh. Let's make a deal. But you should know that you have no right to refuse. Yunk.
Okay. I had fun with a little mini game.
I'll go through this situation again, but I'm sure that it'll be a bore. But listen up. The ultimate objective for the planet exploration expedition we've planned is to find traces of ancient humankind and examine them. Humankind flourished on Earth in the past, but uncurbed technology once led them to ruin. The few humans who managed to survive had to restart everything from the Stone Age, and slowly but surely they began to thrive once more. That's the human race. You and me. Why are you saying all of this now? Even a school kid knows that much. We, the new humans, are far behind the highly advanced technology of the ancients. The most efficient way for us to advance is to unearth and research the technology they left behind. While we had some incredible developments there for a while, things have been on a decline recently. Earth once fell into ruin, so not much was preserved. That's why we look to space. Some groups of ancient humans planned their escapes to other planets, while Earth was collapsing. We obtained a list of the candidate planets, all 287 of them. Why do you keep going on about this? I've heard all of this already. You're talking about how we condemned convicts are being sent out to explore these planets, right? Stop beating around the bush. What's your point? What do you want to make me do? I'll be blunt. Kill somebody on the recon team. A woman called Rika. What? The condemned convict bank keeps young convicts in cold sleep to use for labor that is dangerous and beneficial to humankind. It'll take several hundred years to return to Earth, and this life-threatening job needs hundreds of people to do it. The condemned convict bank was the only option for this plan. Condemned convicts will not do the work without an incentive. A reduced sentence. This program changes a death sentence to a few hundred years of prison. In practice, the convict gets released. All you have to do is go on the expedition. When you come back, your sentence is over. But we are not a monolith either. I can't just let dangerous condemned convicts lose along the humans of a few hundred years from now. The children of the future. That's where the deal comes in. You want me to thin out the number of convicts coming back to Earth? Yes, but the number isn't the only issue. That Rika woman is brilliant, but she's incredibly dangerous. She has trapped many in her web, killing them without a thought for her own greed and profit. I can't send that woman into the future. Why me? I know I can trust you. You were in the army. You offered your life up for the peace of humankind. But you found out that your beloved son was being abused terribly by your ex-wife and her new partner. You wanted to fix the issue, but when you saw with your own eyes the horrible abuse your son was enduring, you flew into a rage. And you killed both of them. I saw photos of your son. He looked awful. I probably would have done the same thing. In recent years, all homicides get a death sentence, since the condemned convict bank needs numbers. You probably wouldn't have been condemned under the previous justice system. I get what you're saying. But you call this a deal? How does this benefit me? You'll be rewarded. Rewarded? No, I should say that you've already been rewarded. What are you talking about? I added your son to your recon team. Explain yourself. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but while you were sleeping away in the condemned convict bank, your son turned the same age as you. Oh shit. And he's a condemned convict, went into what he thought was an empty home, but a senior was inside. He pushed the senior, who fell and died. So your son was put into the condemned convict bank and he ended up joining the Planet Exploration Expedition. What? Dangerous individual. She specializes in manipulating people's emotions and will exploit any desires or feelings thrown her way. For a love-starved man like your son, she'd be a match made in hell. Let Rika run free and your beloved son might be the first victim. I'm just giving you a chance to protect your son again, like before. You bastard. condemned convicts are all vicious brutes. We would have been in just as much danger on any other team. Oh, he would have been. This way you can protect your dear son with your own hands. You should be thanking me. I'm just gonna do one thing.
I was kind of needing that a bit as well near the end of my reading.
That's a lot of talking.
Cheers, Rocket.
All right. And I don't recommend telling him that you're his father. Your son rewrote his childhood memories to protect his broken heart. He had a beautiful mother who loved him dearly and a stepfather who loved him even though they weren't related by blood. His family lived in peace until you, his birth father, came to destroy it. All the misfortune in his life was caused by his father. That's how we remembers it. That's how he remembers it. Unfortunately for you, he probably saved himself by making you his enemy. I see. I'm counting on you. Good luck. Right, this is for him. For my son, I have to protect him. Rick is not my only enemy. My biggest enemy is this whole situation. My report on the ship earlier told my son wasn't entirely truthful. It's true the sensors need to be repaired, but the real problem is the fuel. The spaceship was never meant to land on this planet. It was supposed to probe from above while in orbit and only send out a smaller craft for landing, if necessary. In short, fuel for launching the whole spaceship off the planet was never the ship in the first place. I used the spaceship's computer to calculate that it would be possible to lift off if the number of cold sleep pods were reduced to 1. That means only one person can return from this planet alive. I'm obviously not sending Rika back by herself. I'm not going to save myself and abandon my son either. I'll protect my son no matter what. I'll make sure he escapes this planet. That's my ultimate objective.
It's a puzzle
From
game,
now on,
Bappler.
if there's anything I can't let him know, I should think in my head like this, without saying the words out loud. My son hates me. If I tell him all this, he might sacrifice himself instead. I don't know, feels more like a visual novel to me.
This is definitely more visual novel-y. It's a mix. It's a puzzle visual novel. Puzzle game mixed with a visual novel.
I'm his father. Only one person can leave this planet alive. I need to keep this a secret from my son. Right.
So I'm allowed to speak to you again.
Oh, I didn't get to play the game.
Yep, next time we get one of those ones, you can go first and you can play the game. So...
Nice.
Hey! Looks like this path is alright. You can come on down.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You okay? Not injured, are you?
I'm fine.
So it's now going. Again, it's anything in my head. I need to, but
Again,
yeah, saying...
if there's any info I want to keep a secret from him, I'll take it in mind.
Yeah, and I had exactly the same message as you. I looked over and it's like thinking in our heads.
Oh, does this just scroll through automatically?
It did. That just did scroll through automatically. So,
Oh, that's because you pushed the button.
Oh, right. Yes, because I was in control. Oh, I didn't know you had text as well. I thought it was my text.
Right.
Okay,
You're
whenever
right.
something in my
It
head.
looks like we can head down this path. You should be more careful about where you put your feet from now on. If you were lucky that the slope ended in a... What? Oh. You were lucky that the slope ended in a flat ground this time. If it had been a cliff, you'd be dead.
You're right. Sorry. He's behaving strangely. Was my answer unnatural? This human should be more... just kidding. You thought I'd say sorry, like a good boy? No matter how I ended up here, I'm the one who found this route. You should be thanking me, not nagging me with a lecture.
I guess you're right.
This planet is full of ferocious beasts. I'll need to cooperate for our mutual safety. Oh, right. I saw an
It looks
animal
like I was worrying
earlier.
for nothing. How did he grow up so impertinent?
Oh, yep. And then, oh, right. I saw an animal earlier.
An animal?
A feral and vicious looking beast. We should be careful as we keep going.
Maybe it was livestock brought here by ancient humans, or descendant of livestock. In any case, the only path we can take is to follow the drone. Let's keep going.
You're right. I should do it for the time being. The nest is where my child
A
awaits.
feral beast. Can we really
the same
fight?
direction as the drone went. I'll play along for now. Yeah, we've got kind of text overlapping,
Okay,
which we're supposed
These
to kind
thoughts
of...
go by way too fast.
Well, because we're supposed to read it in our head and not verbalize it.
For us to say them both.
Yep. But with it here as well, Roka, now that we are here, also, true, that's something. Ugh. I still see us in spacesuits and a forest. Is everything still spacesuits in a
Yeah.
forest for you? Oh no, we are on your view. Yes,
Yeah.
I can actually see your view, right. Aha. Good timing. Cheers, Batlet.
Cheers.
And an unshrimpening.
I need some good stretching.
I am just wondering, Roka, that everything that's in our heads, we actually keep in our heads and we don't verbalize it. Because that then adds a little bit of interest at the end of the game. Because I'm
Right.
sure there's going to be decisions we have to make, which I'm going to know what I want to do. And obviously, because we've been reading out the text that happened, you know, outside to each other, we know what both of us have been told. So we know the lore behind everything, but it'll be interesting
Right.
hiding our
We
internal
kinda know
thoughts.
each other's stories.
Yep, we do, because that's the thing. We weren't supposed to know each other's stories. That technically, we're supposed to play this game without Discord. You're just supposed to play the game. Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are supposed to have Discord, sorry, but you need to mute yourself at that point. You know, I'm supposed to mute myself from you, say everything, and then, you know, obviously for you it's a bit more difficult because it's being streamed, but I say take my headphones off, I don't listen, I don't look.
Right.
And when the game comes back, hey, look, cool, I put them back on and hey, welcome back, Roka. But yeah, I think, as I say, this is kind of the perfect time to kind of wrap up here because it's 9:50 p.m, which is, you know, I know we did start a little later.
Yep.
Will it let you just, oh, you
Yeah,
can just run off?
we're just having a bit of a shorter one today.
Yep.
I don't know how it's saved.
I think it just is.
No, it's saved.
It just. It's such a weird thing that we can just yoink each other.
Yep.
Spoink. But let me.
There's got to be like a mechanic for this.
Yep, there's something's probably going to come about that. Let me
Puzzle.
turn on your blue filter. And if you swap over to your solo,
Yep.
there we go. And if I go
There we go.
quit, in a quick game, if you play a game with the same friend, you can restart from the last autosave when you next play. Yep, so cool. So I have to be back with you again, which makes sense. Oh, got an achievement. This is the letter A.
Nice.
And while that's going, let's get some background music going. Peaceful piano. Perfect. Just what I need. But yeah, man, the lamb korma is going to be an interesting meal to cook. Because it's going to be...
Oh no, I couldn't move my subtitles back. Oh, Now I can move my subtitles
Yep.
back.
Yep, you can throw them back in the middle again and actually lift them up a bit as well, probably. Yeah. Yep, yeah, you can kind of see it on stream. You move it and in a few seconds it'll
Yeah,
kick on through.
so they come out of the grass.
Yep. I'm interested in what that achievement actually is, the A. Oh, I see. You've got A, B, C, D, stop, E, D1, keep, give, blue, yellow, continue, D2. They mean nothing at all.
Oh wow.
No, I'm sure the fact there was 2, keep and give, play through the game twice, there'll be some choice, we keep or we give something.
Yeah, there's no descriptions to anything.
Yeah, that is perfect. Now, I just wonder if there's any updates on Seamless Co-op. The mod has a Discord. Yep.
And there's 2 hidden ones as well.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal what the hidden ones are. They feel like something that is not great. Yeah, there's no new stuff on Seamless Co-op yet.
Right. Well, we'll just try again tomorrow.
Oh, there's been a an update for it.
Or do we just keep playing Bokura?
No. So I see what the update is. It was fun as allowed because you know how it changes that file that we have to replace that file?
Right.
Well, I'm guessing the update doesn't replace that file because, you know, Elden Ring doesn't need to change it. It just is. And of course, that's what the modders changed to then be able to like make changes to the game. And so it says here, updated for Elden Ring Night Rain 101.4. Functionality same as V13, laying the groundwork for next major update. Ran to roadblock with .me3 integration, so I'm hoping it'll be resolved soon. So we'll potentially be back to Night Rain tomorrow. Unless we want to finish Bokura.
Right.
So we could finish Bokura now we've started it. Because it looks like if I just do a quick eyeball of the store page. Finishes of the game, 5 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour, 7, 3, 8, 7, 9, 4, 4. So we would have it finished by the end of the week. Doing kind of 2 hours a day, that'd be 6 hours. And maybe Friday we run a bit longer. Because that puts us into next week being solo week. Yeah, next week's solo week.
Yep.
Because we both have... No, you're still playing Tunic, and I've got a brand new game.
Yeah, then we have all week to figure out if we want to do more.
Yep. Well...
More Elden Ring, or if you do want to do something new.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to look at the weeks. So next week is solo week. Then the week of the 14th and the 21st is duo week. The week of the 28th is solo. And the week of the 4th will be our last week. Because then it is holiday the next week. Germany. I hope that doesn't scare you too much with how close that is, but...
It does. Don't worry.
Because I feel like in July, that week of the 14th, at least Elden Ring Night Rain, because we've got more to finish within our characters. We'll see if we can get them completed, and we can Google a few things to find out more. Maybe the week of the 21st could be something new. And maybe the week of the 4th could be something new. could be something
Right.
new. Or we may find that we hit this rabbit hole of Night Rain and, you know, more updates come out for it. And it's like, oh my God, there's heaps of new content and new regular bosses that aren't super hard. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. Or maybe a proper 2-player mode comes out. Then, hey, we've got to start again and get our characters back up
But
again.
the good thing is it doesn't have like that much of an overarching story.
Yep. Because that's the other thing. We're leveling up our characters in the modded version.
So you know, we can take breaks with that at any time.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, we can just drop it and be good with it.
My Boku RA is super story heavy.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing that Bokura,
Wow,
yeah, as you
Bokura.
say, because it is so story heavy and we're reading out every line that's being said opposed to just like reading in our heads. And, you know, TTS is not the fastest thing in the world
Right.
either to read text. Like, I definitely recognize its limitations. Kind of, yeah. You
Then
get
I
where I'm
guess
coming
that
from, yeah.
slows us down a little.
Yep. So, because, yeah, if I look at the original Bokura, that was 8.2 hours. And if I look at the store page for the original one, yeah, so 5, 5, 5, 4, 10, 9, 5, 11, 5, 4.8. Yeah. So it seems like it was a 5-hour game that took us 8.
Right.
And that was probably literally just because we were reading out so much. Versus, yeah, everyone else who, you know, they may be on Discord call, they didn't slow things down, they weren't, you know, taking breaks, doing rehydrates, all that kind of stuff. And they just blew through it quite quickly. And it seems
Yeah.
like those 10 to 11 hour ones are people doing a second run of the game.
Yep.
That, you know, if it's 5 hours for one run, hey, it's 10 hours for two
Sounds about right.
for a second run through it. To probably get different endings, all that kind of good stuff.
Yet. Because with the first one you only got like one of the achievements. For the choices you made.
Yep, exactly. So it's like you want to get all the achievements, you have to play multiple times and make different choices.
And I think this is going to be the same here.
Yep. Well, the fact that there was 2 achievements, one called Keep, one called Give, I'm going to make a fairly educated guess on
Yeah.
that. That we're going to keep something or we're going to give something.
And one was blue and one was yellow.
Yep, exactly. So do you pick blue? Do you pick yellow? And actually, my helmet's yellow and your helmet's blue. I know it's kind of an orangey color, but I'm going to call it yellow in this case. So,
Right.
decisions. But yeah, I definitely think we finish this by the end of this week. So 222, so that'd be, yeah, 6 hours total. Friday, we may have to go quicker, and
Yep.
hopefully we're not too bad with puzzles. We're kind of gone used to the puzzles. We get through them quickly. We get them through them efficiently. We make things
Right.
happen.
We could also start Friday a little earlier. Since we don't actually have the time to go longer.
Oh, you have to disappear off on Friday?
Yep.
Aha, okay. Oh, true, because your work is now after stream, not before stream. Right, yep.
Exactly.
I can definitely make sure I'm around earlier. Well, I'll do my best to, because I am working from home. I do have to pick up my car from the shop, the mechanics, because it's just getting a service, as well as getting the aircon being
Right.
looked at. Doesn't blow cold air. Blows hot air, but not cold air. So that should be hopefully before 5 p.m. It's just that it's an hour's walk over to the mechanics for that. Because of course, I've only got one car and I can't drive two cars at once, and I don't have two cars, so it's like, well, I'm walking that way.
Right.
In the rain. In winter. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, gotta get there somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bus that goes round there, and it's like, and at that point, none of the bus things here have shelter. It's just in the open, and you just have to stand there and go like, okay, I just have to wait for the bus for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long the bus is. I don't know how many buses even run. And you're like, I'm now just standing still in the cold, waiting for the bus, because does it turn up on time? No. The amount of people at work who catch a bus and they're like, yes, I was waiting for the bus, and then the digital sign that said it was like arriving soon, it just removed the bus's line and went to the next line and the next bus's time, and that was like 20 minutes later.
Shit.
It's like, where was the bus? I'm at the bus stop looking at the bus stop sign. There ain't no bus. So it's like, you don't trust the bus. You just walk.
Damn.
Yeah. Like the amount of times that would happen. It's like, you know, hey, look, here's a video of the sign missing the bus. It's like, yeah, it's not like you're lying to me now. It's like, hey, it's happened multiple times. Are you just doing this to get off work? No, here's video footage of it just not happening. And a bunch of other people going, where are the fucking buses? It's like, yep, no, okay, buses just don't exist. They're a figment of imagination.
There.
So
Damn.
I'm gonna just walk down there. Like, you see buses at like bus stops and stuff, and it's like, I don't believe those are real. But oh, that's something. When we started the stream, Stop Killing Games was at 782,000 signatures. If we give it a refresh, it is at 796,000. Nearly 800,000 signatures. Yeah, the saddest Unreal Poacher. It is. The train's a lot better. Trains are definitely great. But yeah, the buses... The fact that I've never used the bus really, back from when I was in high school, I caught the bus back home and that was fine, but that was a school bus. So it was a regular bus with a sign flipped up that says school. So it wasn't...
Right.
Yeah. It was still like supplied by the city council and all the other kind of stuff, but like it was dedicated only for school. Like we don't have the classic kind of America where they'll have buses and then school buses which are yellow, which are a completely different thing.
Yet, our public transport is relatively reliable compared to what I hear from yours.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's probably some routes which have like really reliable drivers who are great. But yeah, it just seems like trains are definitely the better way to go until you have a faults failure. Then it's over once you get faults on the line. Or, I know, a signal, that's it, a signal error. Because issue is, so a signal error is all along the tracks there's traffic lights. And so if it's red, do not pass past this point because there's a train in front of you, you will crash into them. Then, so, you know, if it's like yellow, there's like one a few ahead of you, and green is there's nothing ahead of you, you're good to go. The problem is with the trains, if they go through a red one, so let's say there's an error and they put out a call, hey, yep, there's a signal fault, there's a problem. Let's say they go, well, I'm just going to go slowly and just drive through them anyway, and there's no risk of crashing because I'm going slow. I'll do 10 kilometers an hour, I'll see everything, there's no issues. They drive through the first one, the train will turn itself off and just shut itself down immediately. The driver can then turn the vehicle back on again. If they drive through the second one, then the train will shut itself down and can't be turned back on again without like some super master kind of thing. Because it's designed to be a do not let this train crash into another train ever kind of thing.
Makes sense.
It's like, let's say the train kind of ran away and started accelerating without control, goes through one, turns itself off, brakes lock on, it stops. The driver goes, maybe that was weird, I've reset it, off we go. Turns it back on again, accelerator locks itself, and it shoots off again. Train is never coming back on again until it gets reset.
Right.
So, it's that issue. You're seeing there's a passenger going like, just do like 20k an hour. You're not going to crash into anything because you'll see it and you have plenty of time to stop. And it's like, they can't. It's because, when they fault, they default to everything going red across the entire rail network. So it's every single set of lights show red. And it's, you go, luckily, doesn't happen too often. The other one that can get you is the points failure as well. So the points is the automatic system that puts you onto the correct track. So if they have a points failure, it's like, we need to be in the left-hand lane to, continue down the path we need to go to get to our stops, versus the right-hand one takes you completely, down to a different city. And you go, well, they're not working. It's like, you get there, stop, someone has to get out with safety, obviously, manually change it to point in the right direction, which not easy either. And then off you go.
Yeah.
And of course, getting approval to go onto the tracks and stuff, they don't just grant that. So it's like, yeah, people can't just wander out of the train onto tracks, adjust it, and off you go. Because it's the kind of thing you got, 50,000 volts above you or however much it is. You've got other trains which could be driving around, again, not safe. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But yes, the other
To be fair, they wouldn't let out the passengers.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't let out the passengers, but
unless
but they
the
even
situation is really fucked.
Oh no, they've held us on trains before as well.
And they're going to be stuck there for a long time.
Nope, there have been people on trains for like 2, 3, 4 hours before. They do not let people onto the tracks.
Oh damn.
Ever. Because 50,000 volts kind of thing, or it's at least
they're gonna have to have a way to evacuate them. In case of fire or something.
So I guess if it's minor fire, they have the fire extinguishers on board. But yeah, for major fire, it would be probably move everyone down to one end of the train, drive the train to a proper stop, and then go from there. Because it's electric, there's multiple engines all along the train. So let's say one's getting damaged by fire, you can still drive with the front of the train. Or if the front of the train gets damaged, you can drive with a further back piece of the train, and there's still engines back there as well. Get to a stop, and then just let everyone off and get it dealt with. Because that's the other thing, the tracks generally have, chain link fence all around them as well, because you don't want people getting onto the train tracks either. Because it's not safe.
Oh.
So it's like you let
people... They don't have that here.
Yeah, there's some places where there isn't, but quite a bit of places, have like chain link fence around it because keep off the tracks. They ain't for humans. But yeah, you've made your bite robot.
I mean, yeah, I guess we're kind of just expecting humans to understand that.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, there's signs galore all around, do not cross the tracks, but, they also put up deterrents as well. The fence, some barbed wire, all the classics. Man. it going to hit 800k? 797,000. We're not going to see it by the time we close down the stream. We'll be closing down soon, but very soon 800k. Just 20 more percent. The problem is that's also 200,000 people. That's a lot of people to sign that. Like, it's definitely been climbing pretty quickly. It's just, yeah. It has definitely got a huge boost.
How long do they have left?
It's the end of this month. Yeah, so it was 500k a week ago. Ross put out his video saying, you know, he didn't want to do drama, which was why he never made the video in the first place. But because it was only a month to go, he's like, cool. Here is Pirate Software. Here's everything he got wrong about what this is about. Put out that one because he's like, I'm not here for the internet drama. I don't want to cause it or make it at all.
Yeah,
but
he's drawn a lot of attention to it.
But of course, that was, it's a bit of a shame it did come from drama farming. But then because of that then kind of got other, you know, creators to go, yeah, actually, this is a good thing. Look what it's doing. Yeah, don't look a gift horse in the teeth. But yeah, it'll be very interesting when games have end of life plans which keep them alive. That will just be so amazing. Like you mentioned, you go onto Steam, and you know, it may say, hey, the developer has ended support for this game, but the end of life plan has taken effect and you can still play it. And you're like, what? It's like, you know, it has a note there. Hey, it's end of life. You'll need to find a private server, but the right stuff has been released, which allows you to get a private server together and you can still play with your friends. And like, sure, it may require a bit more port forwarding. You may have to install some extra software or something, or maybe it gives you an IP addressing. You just type in your friend's IP address and that blink connects you together, or again, something. It doesn't define how, it just says do something. Keep it workable. So that will be,
Yeah, like they don't even have to provide any service or anything. They just gotta give us a way to do it ourselves.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. As long as like I can connect my game to your IP address and your game to my IP address, job done. That's it. But yeah, that's what the best thing you can do, Baplet, is to say like, yeah, hey, this is the gist of what they're trying to do. And yeah, you just don't mention any of the drama and stuff. That is it. Because I'll go, oh, there's drama and what's this all the weird stuff? And oh, this person, who's Thor and Pirate Software? And oh, what's this? Is this pirating? You know, and and you go, and you go, no, just the website. It is what it is. I guess it's all, you know, if you can get your parents as well to sign it. I know technically they'll have no idea what it is. But it's like, well, son, you like playing games? Yep. Oh, well, I want you to not have the games killed then. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched him live, but definitely agree with that as well. Like his YouTube shorts of those little kind of snippets of like, hey, knowledge on little things of like, hey, here's a good way to think of like maybe some troubles you're having in your life. It's like, yes, and more yes. They're so insightful.
Yeah, he does have some pretty clever insights. But his personality himself? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's
I've only ever seen clips of him.
Yep,
And
exactly.
heard what
Yep.
people say about them.
I think I've seen him once live when he was doing some ferret stuff. So it was mostly just ferrets on stream and him just talking about the ferrets. So
Right.
So like, yeah, he does great stuff, but yeah, he didn't quite hit the mark with this one. But hey, you can't expect someone to be, 100 out of 100. It's just not feasible.
Yeah, I just don't understand why he's taking such an issue with this specific thing. Like he went out of his way to fight this. Because he's been called out apparently.
Oh yeah, he has been kind of caught out on some things, but I'm going to do the devil's advocate. I'm sure there's some things in there that he does have a good worry about. They are very valid worries that, yeah, because this doesn't define it, which it's not supposed to define it, when it gets to, lawyers and the EU kind of really digging into it and going, cool, let's actually define things of what we want this to do exactly via legal arguments.
Exactly. This is just the preliminary steps to get this in motion.
That's where I can see he may have some problems. Because if, some 80-year-old geriatric man doesn't quite understand exactly what this is and makes a change to what it's trying to do, and let's say they put retroactive, and now, Blizzard's sitting there going, this is going to cost us millions of dollars to try and bring, World of Warcraft back to life. If it's not understood correctly by the legal people who do the legal wording, I can definitely see that risk in there. That, yeah, if it's not understood and they go, well, why not just do the old games as well? Or just keep them alive as well. That's great, isn't it? It keeps more things alive. It's greater for the customer and the consumer. But it's horrendous for the developers because, like, how far back do you then go? Do you go for, like, yeah. But it's more than just Blizzard. If you think of, like, Grinding Gear games with Path of Exile, it's going to cost them probably millions as well because they never designed their game to run without their servers. Now, Grinding Gear games probably going to be around for a while, but I see that risk in there.
They're still keeping it running anyway.
Yep, they are still keeping running, but let's say they do go under. Something happens because Tencent own them. So let's say Tencent go under, no one wants to buy them, something weird happens, controversy maybe, there's a plague in New Zealand and it wipes out a bunch of people, who knows, whatever happens, something weird happens and they have to take the servers offline and that kills Path of Exile. Or does Path of Exile work without having a connection to their servers?
Doesn't Tencent have Fortnite money?
Oh yeah, they have Fortnite kind of money, yep. Like they've got crazy.
They're safe forever.
Yeah. But, in that theory that let's say they drop them or something, or they just absorb them into another company and then like get rid of them or say lay off everyone, they do something weird. It's like, hey, we don't like money anymore, so we're getting rid of the game. We've become allergic to earning money.
Haha.
But like for things like that, that's where I see the issue potentially if the lawmakers don't understand, do not do anything retroactively. Because I know it's real clear on their website, this is not retroactive. This doesn't retroactively cover anything in the past that already exists. This is only brand new games, and there would be a lead up time before it even becomes law that, let's say a game's only just entered development now, they wouldn't have to comply with it. Because, you go, hey, you have to
Yeah.
comply with it in 3 years' time, kind of thing. So let's say it became like live right now, it would be 3 years' time before you saw
Or
the
like
effects of it.
multi-million-dollar games like GTA
Yeah,
that are
GTA.
getting close to release.
Yeah, exactly.
They would
wouldn't-
have to rework their whole shit.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have to. They wouldn't be covered under it. This would be covering games, say,
And so
3
there's
years.
this period in there to prevent that.
Exactly, just say 3 years' time. That's a good development cycle for most large AAA games and smaller indie games. It gives people a chance to go, yep, awesome. We need a end of life plan on this now. And so their initial architecture will be architected with end of life in mind.
Yep. So they can plan this in from the very beginning.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just tossed onto them like, oh shit, I don't know how to do that. Plus, I think the other thing was it that developers also had to supply a end of life time as well. So if it's a live service game, they have to say like, hey,
Right.
you've come in today, but our end of life plan is in 2028. We're going to shut down the game service. Like we're done. We can't run them longer than that. And you go, cool. So when you buy it, you know that, say, 2028, the end of life plan is there. And maybe they'd be allowed to extend things if they go, oh, hey, things are doing good. We'll change 2028 to 2029. Oh, cool. Yeah, got another year for free. Awesome.
Still making us a shitload of money.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
keep supporting it.
Exactly. But you at least know you've got a point in time where you go, hey, there's only 6 months left on this game. Maybe not a great purchase to make.
Yep.
Or you go, oh, if I get it, I won't have the official servers. I'll have to have this, it's got end of life, because it's now part of the end of life system. I know I'll still have to play it, but I won't have official servers. So it'll be whatever I can scrounge up and however that's going to work.
Yep.
So yeah, interesting stuff. Definitely very interesting. I'd like to hope this is something we get to see in our lifetime and this doesn't fail. Because if this goes in and it succeeds, it's like saying like, yes, we were part of it. This is awesome. This is so good. So you're at 798 400, but that I'm also going to start saying.
Yeah, definitely something worth supporting.
I see Sheepish is live. So we can go disappear over that way if you want, or we can just disappear into the night as well.
I see that too.
So it looks like it's just Yumi and Bappa, I think, in here from what I see on the viewer list.
Right.
Which sometimes disappearing into the night can be nice. Actually, yeah, because tomorrow's Thursday.
Speaking of night, I'm gonna try to get a nap in.
True that. Yep, I'm gonna get a good nap in as well, or a good sleep actually. More than just a nap, sleep. Actually, yeah.
Because I was been rudely awoken by the lawnmower guys.
Oh yeah, true. Your lawnmower bros. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna call it here. Let's not do a raid and just, if you want to go to Sheepish, go to
All
Sheepish. Go give him some love. Go watch him. He's doing Night Rain. But
Yep.
I will be disappearing into the night myself. So with that, I want to say thank you very much to Elion, who was here at the very beginning.
You can get all the night rain you missed today.
Along with Big Weaver as well, shortly afterwards. So thank you to both of you. We also had Wolf Argo right near the beginning as well. And you've now got 5 days off work. Sounds super good. And last but not least, Bappa. I know we didn't see Wamanji in chat, but
What a guy.
Wamanji, yep. Wamanji probably still rocking, what was it? Linux Mint on her mum's computer. So I'd be very interested to see
Nice.
What comes of that once her mum starts using it and gets shown kind of things? Because it's obviously going to be Womanji teaching her mum, so she's going to play with it first, then go, here you go, mum. It's all yours.
Yeah, this is how it works.
Yep. Which, it looks the same as Windows.
This is what it does.
Like, you click the start button, you get a start menu. You click Firefox, it looks like a web browser. And websites look the same. There you go, that's it. Mum's done. Mum's happy. So yeah, with that, hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. It has been super awesome. And Bokura Planet, man, love it. It's such a good little vibe.
Yep.
And it's different as well. Actually, we haven't hit that point where things are going to change for us as well. That'll be interesting.
Right.
But yeah, any final things from Eureka?
We don't know how it's gonna happen either.
Yeah. Well, actually, we have had that change where we've both seen different things.
But yet, we'll be back again tomorrow.
Yep. So with that, I'm going to leave that thought as a cliffhanger for tomorrow.
Haha.
And we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Thank you all, and bye-bye.
Bye bye.